What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, ESPN colorful analysts Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith described what they saw when undefeated two-division world champion currently holds the WBA simultaneously at 130 and 135. World champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis took on four-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Leo Santa Cruz this past Saturday night. And they gave their thoughts about who is the most exciting fighter in the sport of boxing. Is Gervonta Tank Davis that? Where do you rank Gervonta Tank Davis? Is he top 5 pound for pound? Is he even on the pound for pound list to be exact, in your opinion? And interestingly enough, Max Kellerman states that Gervonta Tank Davis is the most exciting boxer in the sport of boxing because he's vulnerable, he's beatable, just like former undisputed heavyweight world champion, superstar boxer, iconic legend, Iron Mike Tyson. That's why he gets a lot of comparisons, because they're both vulnerable. They both can lose. It's just that they'll take one to give one. And so, are they the most skillful guy? No, he says, but they have that quick twitch muscle fibers that allow them to be so explosive with so much ferociousness and so much power, with so much speed, and they're so athletically gifted that they're must-see TV. Stephen A. Smith goes on to say that he believes Gervonta Tank Davis is nowhere near the most exciting boxer in the sport of boxing. He gives that trophy, he gives that award to now undefeated unified lightweight world champion superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez, after Teofimo Lopez was successful in his victory over three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko, who obviously fights on ESPN. So does Teofimo Lopez. So Max Kellerman, he stated when he was watching the fight, he didn't know who was winning between Leo Santa Cruz and Gervonta Tank Davis. And he says that, what made it interesting is that Leo Santa Cruz was having success, because Leo Santa Cruz was drastically outmatched, right? Because he had a size disadvantage, which is not the case, which is completely false, because Leo Santa Cruz had a size advantage. Now, he wasn't at a size disadvantage. Gervonta Tank Davis is 5'5". Leo Santa Cruz is 5'8". He has a 3-inch height advantage. Gervonta Tank Davis has an arm reach of 65. Leo Santa Cruz has an arm reach of 70. So he has a 5-inch arm reach advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. So Leo Santa Cruz is at an advantage, not a disadvantage. Now, frame-wise, he is a wiry frame. So he has a thinner, slimmer build than Gervonta Tank Davis. Everybody's built different. Gervonta Tank Davis is shorter and much more compact, right? Leo Santa Cruz is taller and wiry, but they still about the same weight. And Leo Santa Cruz campaigned at the lower weight classes because it was a physical gift of his to get down to the bantamweight, super bantamweight, and flyweight divisions at that height with that reach. And he used his slender frame and build and his diet to be strict to allow himself to be down there and fight smaller guys, because he had an advantage over Carl Frampton and Abner Mares. Abner Mares is 5'4" with a 62-inch arm reach. Carl Frampton is 5'4" with a 65-inch arm reach. Those are the two biggest fights in Leo Santa Cruz's career, and he had a distinct size advantage over both of these guys, just like he did against Gervonta Tank Davis. He had a distinct size advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. So that is a complete myth that Gervonta Tank Davis had a size advantage. No, he was at a size disadvantage. He had an advantage in the skill department. He's more skilled. He's more he has, like Max Kellerman says, he has quicker twitch fiber muscles. So yes, he's definitely the more skilled, the more athletic, more explosive boxer. That's the advantage he had. That wasn't size. Size didn't play a part. And as far as Stephen A. Smith, Teofimo Lopez is not as exciting as Gervonta Tank Davis. Teofimo Lopez, yes, is very exciting, very entertaining. But we saw in the fight that when he was getting backed up and made a mistake of standing flat-footed and trying to counterpunch, the excitement came from Vasyl Lomachenko, who was having the more success in round 8, 9, 10, and 11. Teofimo Lopez, when he was on the front foot and pressing forward, yes, he was the more exciting guy, but it was more of a calculated boxing style. When he had Lomachenko hurt in the 12th round and he was pressing forward, that was very exciting. I'm not saying that Teofimo Lopez is not exciting, because that would be false. That would be a false statement. He is definitely exciting. Is he more exciting than Gervonta Tank Davis? I have to disagree with that. Teofimo Lopez is more of a boxer puncher. Gervonta Tank Davis is a puncher that's a boxer. There's the difference. So, like I stated, yes, Teofimo Lopez has had some dramatic knockouts in his career, but we need to see when he steps up if he's going to have the same mindset. And when he fought Lomachenko, he had a different mindset, right? His approach was different. His approach was to outbox Vasyl Lomachenko, not to go in there and bang and be exciting. If you put Gervonta Tank Davis in the ring with Vasyl Lomachenko at any point in time in his career, Gervonta Tank Davis is coming to bang, not to box. That's not going to be strategic. He's going to use his athletic gifts, and his athletic superiority, and he's going to go in there and bang. He's going to cut the ring off, and he's going to make you fight. That's the difference. But this just goes to show the level of boxing knowledge that a guy like Stephen A. Smith has. Max Kellerman surprised me, but Max Kellerman is doing this consciously, meaning that Max Kellerman is, like he stated, Gervonta Tank Davis was in an overmatched situation, because Max Kellerman, like the rest of the boxing world, wants to see Gervonta Tank Davis in the ring with a guy that can match him with that athletic ability, those quick twitch muscle fibers that Gervonta Tank Davis has, that Max Kellerman made mention of, and the boxing knowledge and the power and explosiveness of a Gervonta Tank Davis. You want to see him in there with equal type of skill set, but there's not too many boxers that can match him in that department. Now, you have a few. Me personally, I believe that few is Shakur Stevenson, Olympic silver medalist, undefeated featherweight WBO champion, who's moved up to 130 now, looking to unify in that same division that Gervonta Tank Davis is in, who should have been Olympic gold medalist, but that's for another story. And undefeated WBC lightweight world champion superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, who also has been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis for quite some time. His frame, his build puts you in the mindset of a Sugar Ray Leonard and a Floyd Mayweather. His style and his approach to the sport of boxing. He utilized the ring. He utilized his jab. He's a sweet science boxer. So Devin Haney can match him in that department. And I believe that Teofimo Lopez can match him in that power department, right? And he has those quick twitch muscle fibers. He's quick, he's athletic, he's strong, and he's explosive in his own right. So yes, Teofimo Lopez is definitely in that conversation. But outside of that, Ryan Garcia makes mention. Ryan Garcia is undefeated. He's a lightweight contender. He's a superstar Mexican boxer. And Ryan Garcia has very, very fast hands. But he doesn't have those quick twitch muscle fibers that Max Kellerman is making mention of, is referencing. So he has slow feet. He reminds you of a version of Oscar De La Hoya. And he's not as mobile as Oscar De La Hoya, but he puts you in the mindset of Canelo Alvarez, more so, right? Big, strong, with very fast hands. They could bend at the hips, but they don't have fast feet. That's more so Ryan Garcia's department. But this just goes to show that ESPN's lack of boxing knowledge is on the forefront, right? Max Kellerman is a historian in the sport of boxing. Max Kellerman has boxing knowledge. Max Kellerman picks and chooses when he wants to push in one direction or the other, okay? Max Kellerman did not like the fact that Floyd Mayweather was seemingly going around the questions when he was on the show to promote the fight between Tank Davis and Leo Santa Cruz, and he was asked about Tank Davis being in the ring with better quality opposition and Floyd Mayweather went around it, as Floyd Mayweather always does, right? And so he pretty much said that ESPN was being biased, that being Floyd Mayweather. So of course, Max Kellerman, but like I said, to Max Kellerman's defense, the rest of the boxing world, fans and pundits, also want to see Gervonta Tank Davis in there with the best of the best. Like I said, it seems like Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia are on a collision course to fight. Should Ryan Garcia get past his respected upcoming opponent in Luke Campbell, British lightweight contender, who's been around the block. He has experience. He's been there with Lomachenko. He hurt Lomachenko, had Lomachenko seemingly out of there 3 times, but he couldn't close the show. He's been in there with Jorge Linares. He's been in there with some great boxers. He's a southpaw. He's a gold medalist. Luke Campbell's coming to fight. It's going to be a major test for Ryan Garcia in a step-up fight. But as far as Gervonta Tank Davis being vulnerable and being on the verge of losing, yes, he did show weaknesses, but I think that was more so a testament to the fact that he knew Leo Santa Cruz didn't have much power and he didn't respect him. That's another thing Max Kellerman pointed to, that he didn't respect Leo Santa Cruz, and he was walking through him with the high guard. Yes, he was. So it made it exciting. But when we see him step up, I think his game plan and approach would be a lot different. So as far as him being vulnerable, I don't want to say he's vulnerable. I believe that, he fights, he gives his opponents opportunities because he knows what he could give out. So Gervonta Tank Davis made a statement. He didn't have an advantage except for his natural skill set. And if you're gonna knock him for having a natural skill set advantage, then you're gonna be knocking him his entire career, unless he steps in the ring with a Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and Teofimo Lopez. And there's not many more guys that's gonna match him in that department. So I guess for the rest of his career, unless he fights those guys over and over, you're always gonna say he has an advantage. But as far as Stephen A. Smith goes, Stephen A. Smith is not truly educated in the sport of boxing. He's a fan of the sport of boxing, but you definitely can see he's a casual fan, and he needs to, do his homework, do his due diligence, and learn more about the sport. Great in basketball, boxing is not his forte. But drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.